first is a historical novel called The True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle by Avi. The year is 1832, and Charlotte Doyle is a 13-year-old daughter of a wealthy American businessman. She is looking forward to a 2-month sea journey from her school in England to her new home in Rhode Island. Her father has arranged for her to board one of his ships and travel with 2 families under his employ. However, when Charlotte arrives, she finds herself alone, the only girl on a ship full of dirty sailors. Having never been alone in her life, she is scared and nervous. She first meets the cook, an old sailor named Zachariah. He says he will be her friend, but warns her the ship may not be a safe place for her, therefore gives her a knife for protection. Charlotte is not comforted, and more scared as she runs back to her room on board. Later on this same day, she is summoned to the captain's cabin. There she meets Captain Jaggery, a man dressed like her father, who treats her like the gentlewoman she was raised to be. Comforted by this familiarity, she listens as the captain warns her that the crew may tell lies about him, and she agrees to help him maintain a safe journey by telling him whatever she may see or hear. Pleased by her trust, the captain tells her to make friends with the sailors and help them become more gentlemanly by giving them the experience of her company. So for 2 weeks, Charlotte reads to the sailors and learns more about their lives and families. Though there are some of the crew that still resent her presence on board, she hears a few tales about the possibility of the captain's cruelty, yet she grows more comfortable, especially since she gets to share tea with the captain every day. One day, while running an errand for a sailor, Charlotte overhears talk of mutiny. Afraid, she runs directly to the captain and relates what she has seen and heard. The captain arms himself and his first mate with guns and rushes from his cabin to the top of the ship. At this point in the book, Charlotte is confronted with her own prejudices based solely on appearances, and her mislaid trust as the captain reveals his true, cruel nature. Charlotte begs the crew for forgiveness and offers to become one of them to prove herself. After passing a death-defying test they require, she is welcomed as a crew member and taught how to be a sailor. While Charlotte grows close to the crew, the captain plots to harm her. He finds his chance after fighting through a hurricane at sea. At some point during the storm, the captain's first mate was stabbed with the knife Zachariah had given Charlotte. Though she claims she didn't do it, the captain and even her new friends, the sailors, do not believe her. She is locked away in the brig, a jail cell on board the ship, to await her trial. Will she be proven innocent? If found guilty, she herself will die at sea. This book contains more betrayal and heartache, yet it doesn't end as you might imagine. Happy reading!